Hi, and welcome to today's iREAM tutorial on how to use PayRange to pay for a dryer cycle in your apartment. So to get started with using PayRange to pay for your laundry, the first step that you'll need to do is, of course, download PayRange. So PayRange is an app, and you can download it on both iOS and Android. So the first thing that you have to do is download the app, then you're going to have to sign up and add funds to your account. Now, once you've actually done that, you'll be able to actually use PayRange to pay for your laundry. So, if you want to use PayRange to pay for your dryer cycles, the first thing that you have to do, of course, is put laundry inside of the dryer. So once you put in your laundry, then of course, as usual, just close up the door. And then on the front side of the dryer, you're going to want to select the dryer settings that you would like to actually run your cycle with. So on this dryer, you can either select between high temp, medium temp, low temp, delicate, or no heat. So what you're gonna wanna do is just select whatever cycle you want to run. So once your laundry's inside, select the temperature before you do anything with PayRange. So for instance, say my laundry's inside and I want to do a medium temperature cycle, I'll select medium. Now next up, what you want to do is get the app. But before that, you may be asking yourself, how do I know how to actually pay for which machine I want? Now, on each one of the machines, there's a number and sticker on top of it, and that will help you identify which machine you need to pay for via PayRange. So for instance, this dryer has a sticker on top, and this dryer is labeled as number 4, and within the PayRange app you'll see that. Now on the other hand, this dryer right here has a number 3 on top, so you'll know that this dryer is labeled as number 3. Now for this demonstration, we're going to be using dryer number 4, so we'll show that. So as we can see, this dryer number 4, and we want to run a medium temperature cycle. So once your laundry's inside and then you've selected the cycle that you want on the machine, the next thing that you'll do is open up the app, and from here, like we were saying, we want to interact with dryer number 4 since it is dryer number 4. So on your app, select dryer number 4, and then from here you'll be able to see from the number on the screen that now we're obviously dealing with dryer number 4, and from here there's a drop down. So from here you can either see regular dry or extra dry time. So for any of the dry cycles, it's always going to be the same price. Now this happens to be the case for this apartment complex, but for yours it could potentially be different. But in the case of this apartment complex, all dry cycles cost the same. So in this case, if you want to start a dry cycle, all we have to do is select the regular dry and then slide to pay. Now when we slide to pay, we're gonna see this price decrease as if we were putting coins in it. So you'll see it go from $2 to essentially 0. Now after that price drops all the way to 0, all we have to do is click start, and then it'll actually start your dry cycle according to whatever setting you chose on the front screen and the app. Now, as one point of clarification, you need to make sure that whatever point or whatever setting you've chosen on the front side of your dryer, it needs to match the same setting that you did here. So in the case of dryers though, since all of the dry cycles cost the same amount, all you have to do is select whatever dry cycle you want and then select a regular dry and then slide to pay, and then watch the price go down, and then you click start and it'll work just fine. So let's show that real quick. So again, we're going to click on dryer number 4. We can see that we have regular dry selected, and then we'll just slide to pay. And as we can see, the price decreased. So now since we already have the temperature selected, all you have to do is click start. And as we can see, now the dryer has started. So that is how you can start your dryer cycle. Now, another nice benefit to using PayRange is that from the app, you're able to see a time estimate of when the dryer should be finished. Now, it is just an estimate, so this time is not actually necessarily 100% correct, and we're working to get that all the way correct. But that will help you to actually understand fully when your dryer cycle will be finished. Additionally, if you would like to add additional time to your dryer cycle, there is an option for that. So, for instance, from within the PayRange app, if you want to add more time to your dry cycle, as you can see, there's an extra dry time option. So if you select that while your dryer is drying, you can add more time. So I'll show that by resuming this dry cycle and then sliding this to pay, and as you'll see in a second here, the time will increase. So I'm going to start the dry cycle. And then now, as you can see, we have extra dry time selected on dryer number 4. And if I select that, we can now see that actually the time has increased. So that is a way that you can actually add more time to your dry cycle if you feel like your dryers don't have enough time and you need more time to be able to finish drying your clothes. So that is an instructional video on how to use PayRange to pay for your dryer cycles at your apartment complex. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to support, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.